Last episode, we looked at the plot structure and generated the act breakdown. Right now, Act 1 has a shape. Morrowen arriving at the palace, the murder, and the moment he crosses the threshold he can't uncross. Today we're going to go deeper. We will take Act 1 into the act builder and work through it beat by beat. So here is the act that the plot builder and the act structure generated for us. And now we are going to open the act builder. Muse is going to analyze our structure, and just like last time, the information we already have was enough for Muse to lock in all the 7 beats that make an act. I really want you to see the coaching nature of the act builder, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to clear this conversation, and I'm going to delete some of this. I'm going to delete this part right here. I'm also going to delete the act break there. And I'm going to open it again. It's going to analyze it for us. And yeah, this time, as you can see, we are missing 2 of the beats. Right now, Muse is going to ask us a series of questions with the purpose of filling the 2 missing beats and until we have a locked plot for this act. Muse has its own storytelling theory. He understands craft, he understands storytelling, and he uses that knowledge in, well, all of its surfaces really. But in the plot and act builders, it's probably most evident. You can pause and read his question first. I'm going to reply. It's the weight of the responsibility. At first, he's curious. The impossible murder tickles his mind as an investigator. But when the wardens explain that the entire pristine realm is at stake, it crushes him. And as you can see, Muse already locked the lowest point. If you hover your mouse, you can see a summary of that beat. The wardens reveal that the realm itself depends on solving the murder, and the full scale of what failure means crushes Morrowen. So you can pause and read, but as you can see, we are moving forward. We just need to lock in the response now. Muse is, summarizing it back to us. So the investigator's instinct pulls him in, and then the wardens drop the full weight on him. This isn't a case, it's a civilization. It's exactly right. Now Muse is asking us how Morrowen reacts to this revelation. Does he push back, try to refuse, or negotiate? So, at first, it feels too much for him. He is a witherer. He sees these people as demigods. A whole world could collapse, they vanish, like some hesitate. But Morrowen isn't a coward. With his own days numbered, this feels like a chance carve out his legacy. This is the Lion who saved the immortals. There's a typo here, but I'm gonna leave it because Muse is smart. And bam, the response is locked in, and we have the entire act fully ready. I'm going to let you pause and read, so you can pause here, and then you can pause here. You can read the whole thing if you want. But as you can see, Muse understood the story perfectly. The hesitation is real and earned. A mortal man staring up at demigods, being told the most beautiful thing in existence depends on him. Pause matters, but then his character asserts itself. Numbered days, nothing left to lose, and a deep human hunger to matter. Precisely. Okay. So here we have a summary of the act plot, and then Muse tells us this act holds. The natural next move is breaking it into chapters, mapping which events belong where, and how to pace the reveal of stakes across the scenes you'll actually write. Now, you probably noticed when these 2 finally locked in, this button became available. You can either click it, you can also ask Muse to generate the chapter outlines, I'm just going to click here. Here you can choose how many chapters you want in this act. I want 5 chapters. You can choose anything between 2 and 10. You can always add more manually, of course, but I think 10 per act is probably enough for most books. I'm going to choose 5 and I'm going to generating chapter outlines from act structure, and chapters created. Click back and check your sidebar. So let's click back, and we are still in the act page. You can see that 5 chapters have been created. They are empty, of course. We haven't started writing them. But in the act page, if you scroll down, we now have the chapter outlines right here. Each chapter, if you want, you can edit these however you like. You can reorder them by dragging the outlines, and it automatically reorders right here. I don't want to do that right now. Or you can just open the chapter and start writing. This is what we built. Mostly I already knew what I was going to build, but Muse asked the right questions, helped me get there. It helped me pinpoint the lowest point to response, what it costs more, what motivates Morrowen. And these are the outlines that we produced. Act 1 is done. The chapter outlines are locked. The act is scaffolded and ready for us to start working. In the next episode, we are going to let Muse loose on my fictional world. We are going to be taking a look at the World Bible, a living encyclopedia that Muse builds for your project. See you in the next video.